Well, lads, it's just become 1-1. I've actually tried to record this and actually stop my stream by accident. I've gone back and started streaming. Everyone refresh. Should be okay. It's very odd. Oh, it's going to be 2 streams. No. It's very unfortunate. Anyway, it's 1-1 here against City is what I wanted to say. We're in a direct system. Apologies, YouTube. This is going to look a little bit weird. But yeah, I've absolutely killed my screen by accident, which is no good. But anyway, 80 minutes played against Manchester City. We are flying in this new system. Mascara's going to come off here for Puzo, who knows how to find a goal. He's been doing that pretty well. Blankley for Bolly in case he wants to get himself sent off. I don't want that to happen. Appion for Diaz as well. And with 10 minutes left, we have a chance. And there we go. Very odd. Fortunately, my YouTube stream is going to be broken up into 2 videos, which is not great. But yeah. Away we go. 90 minutes played. Look, I'll take a point. This has been great. Fantastic, boys. This new system, this more direct system does the job. There we are. It's finished 1-1, which is brilliant. Haaland scored a penalty. And Mickey scored this goal here. No, we can't watch it. Apologies, whatever. Anyway, it was a ball into the box and a tap-in, which was quite nice. But yeah, this new system. We just drew the City. Huge. Outrageous. Considering how much we've talked about in this video and like how good the season's going, I actually think we need to give you a bit more of a stronger game. So Southampton, Fulham are down. Hull's down there. Southampton's down there. Wolves are in 11th. In a mid-table. So I think what we do is we're going to come back for the Wolves game and give you the Wolves game only, as Frank is out for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Copying a few injuries. But yeah, 6 unbeaten in a row since changing to a more direct system. Madness. I can't believe I stopped my stream by accident then. That's so annoying. Apologies, lads. But yeah. A misclick. They happen. Have to reset up everything as well. Fucking Jesus. Wow, that's really annoying that that's happened. Really annoying. It's actually killed my immersion a little bit. I think what I'll do then is I'm just going to call it a day because that's happened. Because like that's going to make me film 2 videos for YouTube, which is not whatever. But yeah, is what is. Look, as you guys can see, this new system has really worked, which is great. Yeah, like what else am I meant to do? I do not know. Pretty annoying that that's cut. The stream's cut out like that. Like really annoying. Don't know what I meant to do. Silly. Because now I have to recreate everything. So apparently if I change the title, by the way, I lose everything that I do. And this is the thing, like setting up for YouTube is really difficult. Can't believe that. Might actually just do it this way. Oh no, that's gonna... Yeah, fuck's sake, Damien. Honestly, I've butchered this so much. I'm so mad. So mad. If you're still here on Twitch, because Twitch has like a buffering thing, if I go live and then by accident disconnect and then reconnect, it like keeps the same stream. Because it happened all within like a minute. But yeah, this is very annoying off the bat. I have to redo all of this now. Fucking hell. All right. So that should be fine. Let me just do this quickly. Yep, cool, copy, yep, whatever. These are the things you need to set up. So partner Prem, yep, none of that, yep. For those wondering. Absolutely dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Do that, do that, do that. That's fine. All well and good. Actually, that's going to kill this. All right, let me do that. Things you do. Things you got to do as a streamer, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's more than 100 characters, I thought so. All right, should be fine. All well and good. Waiting to see if it updates the title on YouTube now because it's having an issue. Apparently we're offline now. Now we're back. All right, should be all okay. Very annoying that. And anytime I change the title, it makes my YouTube description disappear. So that's something to notice. Right. All well and good. We're back, which is good. That's very annoying. Yeah. But if I go back here to the stream on Twitch, it's going to be a secondary stream, but I still got all the viewers here. So yeah. Should set up a hotkey to record. Can I do that actually in OBS? Let's have a look. So that doesn't happen again. Hotkeys. Start recording. Stop recording is E for end. Thing is, if I start typing though, it's going to do something. No, just delete. Cancel. Can't delete stuff. I just need to click better. So I went to click recording and I must have moved my hand thinking I've hit recording and then, yeah, I don't know. It's like misclicking in poker online. Like, you don't know how you've misclicked, but you've misclicked. It does happen. But it's very annoying that I've misclicked here because I had 8, 9 viewers watching on YouTube and now they're all going to be like, well, the stream ended. What the hell happened? I got a meeting in half an hour as well. I kind of want to get to this Wolves game beforehand. You watch, I'm going to be filming this Wolves game. The meeting's going to start. And I'm going to be like, yeah, all well and good. Very annoying. Yeah, my whole YouTube stream just died. That's so dumb. That's the problem with recording videos in the stream is that you might accidentally end your own stream by accident, even though you don't mean to, and then yeah. It's because I try to rush quickly. I was like, oh my god, we just scored against City. It's going to be 1-1. There's going to be a great finish to the film. Bang, it thing. Just, yeah. All right. Oh, good. It is what it is. All right. No problems. It is what it is. Let me just retweet it out or something. All right. Oh, good. It is what it is. Yeah, you're going to hear just double here for a second, lads. One sec. Right, so that's going to do that. That's fine. "47 people watched it, 2 people." We had 13 people at any given time. Like, we had a lot of people watching, and now I've got one person who has been like, "Oh, he went back live." So that's really annoying. Oh, well, it is what it is. That happens. My fault. I can't really blame anyone else. I was very tempted to bin off the stream, but yeah. Might have lost Burger and JS from Twitch as well, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, that's obviously that. Look, I don't do it to make money or content, whatever, but I also do hold myself to a pretty high standard of when I do release content and stuff. But very odd. Very odd. I don't even know how I did that, so. Yeah, and I can't set up a short key. That's the problem. Let's just start recording. Need a stream deck is probably what I should do, but yeah. Mickey won the Young Player of the Month. Cool. If it would be nice if you started developing though, Mickey. It would be nice. You've got so much potential. Just develop. Would be nice. Frank is not fit. Who's on the bench here? Adrian's not fit. Wakefield's fit enough to come back into the team. Could actually do this, which is definitely an option. Play Ryan in the hole and then Wakefield. I think pullers for Mascara is definitely what we're going to do. I actually think we go Ryan for Wakefield. Wakefield comes out. And we're going to get Finn Welch in the hole and give Finn a game in the Premier League. That's what we're going to do. So we go here against Southampton. Should be a game we win. Should be in the key word. And yeah. Very odd. Anyway, I've got to go and reset up everything else in the household now for the stream. And yeah. My cards in front of you. Oh well, that does happen from time to time. But alright, we've got everything set back up. Apologies, guys, we're back. Alright, David Bolly finds Mickey. Early doors here. Good ball into Finn Welch. Finn's got Hans, pull us at the back stick. He goes for goal. Come on, Finn. You can do a job, mate. Nice to give him a Premier League game, though. We're not going to make it to this Wolves game, I don't think. Might give it the whole game then. Javi. 1-0. Well done. Hands pull us with the assist. Javi with the goal. We do lead 1-0 here against Southampton. We are flying, boys. We are flying. This is outrageous. Look like relegation candidates, and then we've made this change, and all of a sudden, here we go. Out Nuri's at Southampton, bit interesting. Ambrosini. 1-1. Was offside, apparently. I didn't think he was. Must have been. They're the hardest ones to tell. Yeah, the hardest ones to tell. He's already nearly offside here, and he doesn't play it straight. Oh! Tell you what, I actually think that was on. Interesting. You get lucky. Diaz, Hans Pulis, goes back there to Acosta. Finds Sander. Good to Ryan. Ball to Finn Welch. Great ball out to David Bolly. He can whip it. Good from Finn Welch. Finn Welch scores. It's 2-0. Brilliant. And then, yeah. Outrageous, boys. Let's go. Perfect. Nice. Good ball, good finish, good goal. Brilliant. Good from Javi. Rob. Magnetti. Rob. Hard's doing nicely here in the mid-block. Good shape, boys. Good shape. That's actually very well worked by them. Hansy, what a save. What a save from Hansy, our club captain. Wow. That is a world-class save, Hansy. A world-class save. Out Nuri's ball in, cleared away. And yeah. That looked like handball, nearly. Well done, Mr. Dylan Ryan, and then pumps it to no one in particular. Well done, Kim. And now that's Mickey. Now we can go the other way, Finn. I think Finn has tried to... Oh, apparently it was to pull us. Okay. Don't know who Finn really saw. That's a bad ball, Javi. Pull us. Mickey wants... Ignored. Sander, good ball into Mickey's feet. Pulis is in here. Big moment. I thought he was on. And I reckon Mickey's got himself an assist here. We're 3-0 up. He's onside. Onside for sure. Pulis scores. And just like that, bang, 3-0 to the good. 3-0 to the good. Free kick for Mickey. Wasn't too far away, but wasn't the greatest free kick of all time as well. Nori into Ferguson. It's a pretty good ball back stick, to be fair. It should have been a goal. Doing all right, lads. We're doing all right. It's as good as you like, lads. Get tactics. I'm going to make a couple of changes here. Going to get Diaz off for Appion because he's going to be upset that he isn't playing. And Wakefield's going to come in for Sander, and Acosta's going to go into the advanced centre-back because he needs to learn that specific role. And then, yeah. That's it. That's the only change I need to make. Playing really well. Really well. Which is good to see. Nice to get a little bit of rotation. Nice to play Dylan Ryan out there, and he's doing all right. I think we'll get Bolly off of Blankley in a second as well, just to give Blankley some minutes. I think we'll do that after this highlight goes. Good ball out to Bolly. He's having a fantastic season. Mickey. Great ball out to Appiong. Ball inside the Xavi. Looked like a penalty. He got pulled back. This is going to be a pen. This is a penalty, ladies and gentlemen. Finn Welch is on the park. Finn's going to have a chance on the spot to score in the Premier League for the second time in this game. Garrett Gillett going to obviously give this as a penalty. And Finn Welch, former club captain. Up he stands. Former number 10. He's now actually wears the number 11. Because we don't have an 11. Give it to Mateus Franco, that number 10. And Finn Welch, for 4-0, scores. What a performance. Going to get Sammy out there for Bolly, because I think that makes a lot of sense. And, yeah. Mayfield's already tired. I don't really care. Just leave a change up our sleeve just in case. Ball goes back, flicked away, into Ryan. Finds Sammy Blankley. Back into Finn. Good into Sammy. Sammy going to shoot. Good save in the end from Griffiths. This has been fantastic, lads. What a performance, boys. What a performance, boys. Four-nil. Get Mr. Pozzo out there late doors, I reckon. Get Mascara out there too. And that'll be our last couple of changes. Get the elder crew out there. I think that's fine. Chelsea beating Liverpool 3-1. There you go. 4-0, lads. 4-0. What a shellacking. We pummeled them. Absolutely pummeled them. Do have a meeting in 12 minutes. It's a half-an-hour meeting. I don't expect it to go for half an hour, but yeah. I think it's pretty pointless. Handsy makes a comfortable save to help keep his clean sheet. Four 0. What a performance, boys. Outrageous performance. A good win. Very well done. Okay. We're staying up in the Prem for sure. We're staying up in the Premier League for sure. This is utterly brilliant. Brilliant. Utterly brilliant. But yeah, anyhow, all well and good. Nice win. But it came coming up, then we got Wolves. I really want to film Wolves for bring you to a... Sorry, I was nearly going to read what that team's message was about. Really want to film the Wolves game. Brighton might be the better game to film. And to be fair, Wolves and Brighton are kind of similar, so... Brighton could get the 15 points here. Brighton could be the better game to film, to be fair as well. What a performance. I just can't believe how well we've turned out. Adrian should be that. Franca should be back. Can I apply for Rycliffe's work permit yet? Really weird. You should be able to reapply for the work permit after 90 days. I feel like it's been 90 days. Nyberg should be back on the 2nd, which is tomorrow. Fine. Sanders played really well of late. Probably just going to go with the starting 11 I think is the best, which is this starting 11, to be honest. Adrian's back in, 7 days, and Frank is back in 5 to 11. I will probably go with Ryan and Xavi again, though, to be honest, in the next game because of fitness. The rest of these boys will be fine. I'll give Appiong a start because he probably needs a start, but hopefully Appiong is happy to come down from being to a squad player, no? He's unhappy at anything else. I'll give him a start, see how he goes, but Appiong probably shouldn't be starting too much. Yeah, he's not going to get a work permit anytime soon. We need to loan him out to a top flight club and just let him go. If we can't get him a loan by nearly the end of deadline day, I'm just going to transfer list and be like, someone give me 5 mil for him and let me flip him. And in the end, it's a not bad flip. But yeah, it would be quite annoying that we couldn't get him a work permit. Very, very annoying. I think I'm studying for my Continental B at the moment. Filbert's developing concerns. Let's have a look. Again, Filbert complaining that he hasn't had enough minutes. Don't really care. Do not care at all. So I've got a meeting in 5 minutes, and then in half an hour, that meeting is done. It will likely be done beforehand. And then we'll be live for a couple more hours, and then, yeah, we should be all well and good. Blankly injured. He loves an injury, this bloke. Which is a bit annoying. It's going on a nice run of fixtures right now. We're putting the results together. It's pretty good. So we've got this whole game coming up, as mentioned. And then, yeah, we'll get into this meeting and off we go. We actually have international duty coming up, which is actually quite nice. Yeah, we got Hull at international break, then Wolves. So we should be able to get back for the Wolves game. And then, yeah. Some Diaz doing well. Thank you for being back and watching the stream, by the way, boys. It's really important. But cheers. I actually have more likes on the second part of the stream than the first part of the stream. And we accidentally cut it off. But yeah, all good. All well and good. Jameer Diaz is developing quite a fair bit. I would say he is. He is doing very well. Adrian resumes full training fitness test. Bell's fit. Frank is probably fit enough. Partial fit for Adrian. I'm not going to start him, I don't think. I don't think that would make the most amount of sense. But yeah. Yeah, we've got Wolves. We've got Hull City, and then we've got international duty. Be right back. It's going to go get a top for this meeting. Right. Awesome. I think for this game here, I'm going to mute the audio of the match engine just because of, I'll be in a meeting. I don't want people to hear me, sort of thing. And then, yeah. It's the only meeting that I'm in today. It should be all well and good. Right, perfect. I'm going to join this meeting, and then, yeah, all well and good.
Nearly Friday, we'll get there. Intel what vibrate based on the generation of fiber we prefer. Glad you're here, Ash. Let's grab a window.
All right, let's go, team. Let's go. Far out. It took forever. Yeah, we're doing really well. Thank you for waiting. Obviously sitting in sixth and we're flying. So let's get to this episode. And here we go. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. As promised, Wolves at home in the Premier League. They sit 11th and actually are performing quite well if you look at the table. We sit in 6th on 20 points, which is absolutely crazy. Always happens on Football Manager, even at the start of the season where I really thought we were in trouble. We should actually be sitting 13th for 6 goals over our XG, 1 goal over on XGA, so actually slightly underperforming XGA, but 7 points, if you can just see that just there, and sitting in 6th, which is a lot different than what's been going on in previous seasons. But yeah, since this change into being more direct, yet to lose, which is fantastic. We did play Hull after Man City won, Southampton, we won 4-0. We were brilliant, we looked really good, we slightly rotated in the game due to some injuries and whatever, and then we had international break after we played Hull, and this was a crazy game. I wish I gave you this game for YouTube like I planned. I was actually just in a meeting, so I wasn't able to anyhow. As you can hear, probably the computer going off because I have kept it off mute because I was in a meeting. But yeah, as you can see, both sides having the same amount of chances. We had better XG. We were 2-0 up, then it was 2-2, and then we were 4-2 up, and then they tried. The Junior Krupi is just fantastic on Football Manager. Highly recommend him. He has destroyed me every game we've played. But we are looking great. The XG is looking good, and the team is playing brilliantly, and hopefully we can do the job today. There's a couple of changes I've made. Reed has had a pretty stinking time, even though he is developing. He has not done really well on the whole, averaging a 6.3. And every time I've moved Mateus Franca slightly more forward, who was injured for the last game, he has played really well. Secondly, every time Sander has not played, we've conceded goals. So taking Acosta out the team, who has not looked particularly good at centre-back. It is an experiment that has failed, but he could play left wing-back if we sold Appion. But yeah, Sander, every time he's played, has looked much better, and that back three is doing really, really well. The reason why we're playing Mateus Franca, though, is Xavi is developing this well. The guy we bought for 7 million from Spain, from the second division. Yeah, he's looking this good as a box-to-box midfielder. If he learned how to shoot, we have got quite the footballer on our hands, and he's only going to get better with the minutes that he's playing. And him and Adrian, I could see these two potentially developing into good enough to be in and around the Spanish, under 23 squad in the future, etc. So yeah, they're very, very good. I also want to point out David Bolly too. He has been developing out of his skin. Obviously someone that had potential coming through at PSG, etc. He does not train anything below a 9, this bloke. He just goes and drives, tries his best in training, develops really well. To be fair, since moving to a bit more direct, 4 assists at a 7.05 is really, really good. Appion gets the nod today, even though Mr. Jamir Diaz, when you look at his development, yeah, he should be starting. He's looking like a world-class sort of fullback. But Appion still has that attacking threat, and will play him today. Hansi, club captain, has been sensational and is looking really good and has been averaging very well in the league. Let's get into today's game. We hope to play our best football. We do play Wolves here in a big old game in the league. I am going to unmute my PC very quickly as well because obviously we're in that meeting. And yeah, I am loving where we sit at the moment, and hopefully we play our very best and get a result here against Wolves, just to show you how well this system has worked. Love the cut screens at the start of games, to be fair, as well. As you can see, that's our line up there in the 5 at the back. Wolves are playing at that narrow 4-1-2-2 system. For those that don't know, Preston play this. We failed to beat Preston at all any time we played them. Have a yellow ball today instead of a white ball. Interesting. And out come the players here. And hopefully we get a result against Wolves. Have a look at this. You go to do this and the game lags. Do that. The game is really smooth. So just keep your start bar up. It's kind of like the game doesn't know where to put this, the text bar, and it kind of makes the game glitch out a little bit. But yeah, if you actually move that up, you actually get really good graphical output. So something to keep in mind. Yeah, I expect Wolves to beat us and snap our winning streak here because we've not beaten a side in this 4-1-2-2-2-1. Every time we played in this narrow system, against a narrow system, we have lost. So yeah, expect to see me make a change here at half-time very early on if we go 1-0 down, which we don't here. Maybe being slightly more direct, we bypass all their midfielders. But yeah, there's definitely a plan that I have for playing against a system like this. Unfortunately, this is not going to be a good representation of the tactical system because we're playing against a system of theirs that is just too good. Anyhow, Mateus Franca will not be winning that ball, and that is a ball into Rodriguez, back into Saria, and Mola Wufe going on a run. And he will be able to whip the ball into all the numbers coming in the box. And header and touch and flick and goal. Tommy Doyle. Just, they have so many people in a very confined space. But when you play this system, you never create this. But the AI just have all these players. Like, if Man City played this system, you would see Man City get 107 points every year in the league. It is ridiculous. But anyway, we're 1-0 down. We haven't started particularly well. We've been seeing this happen a little bit today, which is a little bit weird. Just the cut screen being a little bit weird. But a highlight from kickoff, we've yet to have a shot. At half-time, I do have a plan change, and something I do when I am up against these narrow systems, and it's a bit crazy. But I do have a plan change here at half-time. We can get in at 1-0 down. Maybe we can just score as Pulis is in from kickoff. Beautiful. Our first shot has gone in the back of the net. Absolutely FMing Wolves here. It is 1-1. Matthias Franke with a great ball into Hans Pulis. And I'm thinking this could be our new lineup moving forward. Is Franke playing a little bit more further forward and getting Javi and Adrian together, because it does look really good. Pulis is doing quite well. Mickey's been doing okay. And that is a nice one. And as you can see from the match stats, we're really lucky to be at 1-1 here. This narrow 4-1-2-2-1 is really weird to play against. And yeah, but are they dropping in the 4-1-4-1? Because that's what the opposition seems to do. Yeah. Don't know why they play this system, but anytime I see this system, I just prepare to lose. Anyhow, time is ticking away here. It's a free kick for Wolves. Saria on this far side to whip a ball in. Goes back stick, cleared away, only as far as Berlusconi. Joao Gomez into Tommy Doyle. Oh, that's great football. You see what I mean? It's so hard to play against this system. And bang, just like that, 2-1. You can't do anything. No matter what tactical system you play, you cannot do anything against when the AI play this. And there we go. 2-1 down. They just combine like no tomorrow, all these secondary runners and stuff. Yeah. 2-1 down here at halftime. We're going to make a change, though, at halftime. I know this is about the new tactical systems, changed our system. You just got to take my word for it, that it has really done that. You've seen it from the results. You saw it against the 1-1 draw against City. But when you play against a tactical system like this, you just got to go and match them, is my belief. So we are going to go into that. So Mickey's going to go up front. Pulis. Actually, I'm going to do this. And Mickey will go wide. Adrian, Xavi. I might put Xavi back a line. Appion for Bolly. Bolly in here. Nyberg can actually play DM. And do that. I think he's going to be our best player here. Without making a change, we could make a change in the 10. We're going to go to that. And away we go. So we've gone narrow. And the reason for doing this is that if they're going to play narrow and try and break the match engine, I'm going to try and break the match engine going back the other way. We're on very attacking, which I only do when I'm in the late stages of a game. So I'm going to move to attacking here. And away we go. Only thing is that when they go 4-1-4-1, I actually stay in the narrow system and really congest space. And that's just to try and combat their 4-1-2-1. Anyhow, ball's in. Jun Ho, great save from Hansy to keep it at 2-1. Anyhow, see how we go. 50 minutes played. I expect to lose. When I see this system, I expect to lose. But yeah. Compos goes long. Might have been Campos. Compos? I don't know. I didn't know what I saw. But that's fine. 50 minutes. Sarah looking to try and win the ball. We can't really. That's a great run. Hansy makes off an outrageous save. He's been fantastic this year, our keeper. But yeah, as it stands, 2-1 down. Cannot beat this narrow system no matter what I do. Anyhow, Appion in the Kim Song Hyun. Adrian. Good ball into Sander. Finds Bolly. Goes on a run, doesn't miss the Bolly. Great ball to Mickey. Numbers queuing. Xavi. God, what a save from Campos. What a save. I'm actually going to make one slight change. We look really good when we play on more direct, so I'm going to go to it. See if that makes a change here, going slightly more direct with less of the ball. And hopefully we can create some moments and some chances. But yeah, see straight away there's been less highlights in this game because we've gone into a narrow system ourselves and really trying to eat out the game and match them. Yeah, I really should have had the discipline in this match as a manager to go, okay, they're playing that system. I'm going to change from minute 1. But yeah, unfortunately, we did not have the discipline to do that. And they're in here. Rodriguez, big 1-on-1. That's probably all she wrote here. We are going to make a couple of changes. Reed is going to come in for Mickey, and I'm going to bring Mascara in for Hans Pullis. And yeah, we'll see how we go. We have minutes left on the clock, what we're going to do in just a second. But yeah, not a great game from us here, but it is a system that we cannot beat on Football Manager. If you know how to beat the 4-1-2-2-1, let me know in the comment section, because even though this is probably coming out a month after me filming this, or streaming this live, links down below, and obviously hit the notification bell to know when I go live on YouTube, you could probably still find me losing. Alright, Nyberg's going to go in here. I mean, Mascara on that side, Nyberg up front, and we are going to go and get in Puzzo as a screening, as a channel forward, and then out of possession, Puzzo's going to go into here, and we're going to do that, and he's going to go as a splitting centre forward, and to get Reed tracking back is what we're going to do. Confirm that, away we go into the 4-2-2-2-2-2 system and see if we can create something here against their narrow system. Unfortunately, this is the best I've come up with in order to try and beat these narrow systems, because 4-2-3-1, which has worked for us for 6 seasons, would never beat a system like this. Plymouth Argyle, FA Cup, who remembers that? And yeah, obviously the 3 at the back just loses this system too. I just think it's just one of those systems you can't beat on FM, and yeah, it is what it is. Anyhow, Bulls gets headed away, only if... Yeah, that's not good. That's not good keeping. 4-1 down. Well, this is not a good representation of the episode, but it also brings us back to reality. We're not that good of a side. We've been outperforming our means massively in the Premier League, and now we're going to lose 4-1 here to Wolves, who are going to jump up, and we're going to jump back. Poor keeping from Hansy, who really is at fault for that goal. But the tactical change has worked. I know it hasn't looked like it here in today's episode. If you want to go and see the tactical change, the episode filmed on the 20th. I actually accidentally cut the stream, as you guys saw, but both those episodes, we made the tactical change. And look, bad game to give you, but I think it's more because the AI there have used a system that you cannot beat. I swear, if every team in the Prem used that system, we would come dead last and barely win a game. But against sides that actually play normal systems like they do in real life football, because no team plays that narrow system like that, 4-1-2-2-2-1. Yeah, we have gone in, we have done well and held our own and won some games of football. In terms of next episode, we're sort of in this European race, sort of not. So we'll pick a game in and around here in Jan, I think. You've got a busy December period. You've got Arsenal, Liverpool. If we are in and around Europe, we'll give you the Liverpool game at Anfield. If we're not around Europe and we're trying to, finish mid-table, it might be just like Norwich, like at the end of January, be like, we're just going to finish mid-table. There's nothing really to report. In terms of financials, I don't, up to 31 million, which is great. But if you look at the recruitment, we've only got 6K wage and 6 mil transfer budget, 54K wage. So very likely we're not going to make another signing moving forward in this season as well, and just give the time to the lads that are developing. But yeah, look, the tactical change has worked to move to more direct. Unfortunately, though, still can't beat a 4-1-2-2-2-1. Might have added in an extra 2. The system phases me. If you enjoyed the episode, play us here, live section, the actual playlist of videos. Catch you guys next time. Thank you and goodbye. Yeah, very unfortunate, lads, but I don't know what else we're really meant to do there. But yeah, I cannot beat that narrow system. If you know how to beat the narrow system, do let me know. Let me know if you know how to beat the narrow system. Still think that is our best starting 11. I'm going to play that starting 11 again. And then, yeah. If you know how to beat it, let me know. Need to go grab some food as well, which should be nice. Where are we sitting? Sitting 18th in the under-21 Division 2. That's not good. Would have thought our under-21s would have been doing a lot better considering the talent they do have in that under-21s team. But yeah, Fulham away. Maybe this is the start of a losing streak after going on a winning streak. Who knows? But we've done well. We're currently on 20 points. Handsy's injured for 5 to 9 days. Okay, that's fine. Our under 18s are... I love this. We're in 5th here. Doing okay after 16 games played. Cool, cool. We'd love to see the 18s get promoted for sure. That would be nice. Might go with Acosta over Sander. You know, after conceding 4, we can make that little tactical change. I do think we look better when Sander does play, though. Really want to give Acosta as many minutes as possible, though. It's very hard to do that. Yeah, I think we go with Acosta and then go Sander in the next 2 big home games against Brighton and Chelsea. Should be doing better than what they're doing. Under 21s play tomorrow. Who is going to be available for the 21s? He should be ongoing for 90. Should be ongoing for... Well, actually, we got Bell, so no. Play 1 game for 60. Filbert can play 1 game for 90. Blankley can actually play 1 game for 45 or 60. Do something like that. Just to give them a win. I don't want them getting relegated. Is a big thing of this as well. Which could happen. Hope it doesn't, but it could happen. Anyhow, got the game here against Fulham. Need to get some food. I do have some food in the fridge. I'll go grab that in a quick second. Kim's training well. Sanders actually developing, which is quite nice because he could be decent, like really decent. Xavi is the one though. I'm really happy with Xavi. Really happy with Xavi. Gonna go with that same starting 11. So I've got no issues with it. And then, yeah. Right, I'm gonna go get my food. And let's go and see a better display. Would be nice. They're playing a narrow system themselves as well. nice soup in the fridge, in the microwave, and away we go. We got Fulham, and hopefully we do well. Nyberg on the ball. His development should be really good. Adrian now finds Xavi, who's been fantastic. Great ball out to Appignon. He can whip it. It's one of those highlights that's never a pen, so that's fine. All good. Still in the game though, which is really all that matters, and yeah. No penalty, didn't think it would be. That is fine. Yeah, enjoying the stream though. Give it a like, subscribe, and let me know if you're watching over on Twitch, being part of the OG community since 2018. It's always good to see you all. United have beaten Liverpool 3-1. Every time I've looked at the live score, Liverpool have always been losing. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, David Bolly into Adrian. Good ball into Matthias Franca. Great ball into Mickey. Back to Acosta. Whoa, Acosta, what a ball. To Bolly. Bolly can cut it. He's going to shoot, isn't he? Unlucky. Good ball, though, from Acosta. Acosta really whipped one. Nice and wide out wide. It was a pretty nice ball. Anyhow, Dade, probably. Go short. Oh, that's well worked. Good from Xavi to clear it. And Hans Pulis actually is on it. Oh, what a ball, Hans. Mickey on his left foot. Oh, he's hit the bar. Should have scored on the break. 0-0. Oh, they're playing a 3-2-4-1. Wow, that's really aggressive from Fulham. So let's have 5 at the back. Anyhow, 0-0. Delighted with the performance so far. Keep it up, second half. It's very easy when you're in your first couple of seasons in the Prem. You just go, any time that you're not losing at half time, they're happy. It's good. I would take this. Had a bit more of the ball than what Fulham have had too, which is not bad in the direct system. Always take that too. I'm going to get Xavi for Matthias Franco, and I'm going to get Reed in early doors just to see if that helps. To be fair, I'm going to get Diaz in for Appignon as well. Couple of changes. Good for Matthias Franco going back a line. Reed. Kim Sung Hyun. Diaz. Pulis. Back into Matthias Franco. Pulis. Diaz. Got options in the box. Mickey's one of them. Reed's one of them. Mickey's there. That should be a goal. Reed knocked down. Mickey turns and finishes. We do lead 1-0 here against Fulham. Yeah, it took a deflection. I don't think Trafford was going to save it anyway, but we do lead 1-0 here, which is quite nice. 72nd minute, I'm going to get Ryan in for some minutes because I think it's important for Ryan to get some minutes. And I think Mascara coming in for Pulis as well, just to create more havoc up top for them. Handsy. Kim. Finds Diaz. Taz Franca. Mascara. Into Diaz. Good ball to Mascara. Back into Diaz. Great ball backstick. Mickey's there. Heads over. Should have scored. I'll be right back. Just getting my food. Good ball into the channel here for Bolly. Great ball back stick. Mascara, though, doesn't get up. Just took it out of the microwave so it stopped beeping. It needs to cool down a little bit anyway. Gonzalez, good foul. Good foul. Dade. Headed away. Mickey on the break. Here we go. Got options up there. Mickey goes himself. Diaz. And the Mascara. Oh, what a save from the keeper. So blankly for Bolly here, late doors, I think, is important as well. 5 minutes added time, a little bit of fresh legs there for Blankly to get some minutes. Hopefully this is not going to be a Fulham equaliser. Their keeper came forward. Oh, that's an effort from distance. It's not going to go in. About to say, maybe it's us on the break with their keeper out of goal. Tell you what it is. It's going to be... Oh, my God. Here we go. How many minutes over time are we? Mascara's got a time waste enough to get down the other end. What a run from Mascara, to be fair. And a great save from Trafford. Without Trafford, we would have won this game by a couple of goals. But that's going to be a great performance, boys, nonetheless. And that is a victory and a 1-0 win. Very happy with that. I think we played really well. And that is a good result. Very well done. Very happy with that result. Apparently Nyberg is a little jaded. Sure. Thought Mickey did really well in the last game, which is good to see. Got Brighton next. I'm going to get Nyberg out for Sander. I think that's important. With that going on, I'm also going to get Bolly out for Blankly. Look, not Huon, but not Min, but Son. I've obviously got a lot of hours playing it, right? As you guys can see, we're over the 200 mark plus whatever we played today, which, you know, so it's about nearly 210. It's definitely not finished, and there's some sections of the game, like the data hub and a few other things that is, like, really woeful. But in terms of actually playing matches and, you know, building tactics and watching the match engine, really good. And you can see the potential. The bugs aren't as bad as they used to be. So I think there's potential for you to go and pick up the game personally. The way I would phrase it to you, are you someone that has expendable income to go and drop $70, $80 on FM26 without it breaking your bank and that, you know, you only made 2 games a year and that's about it? If you're someone like me that no matter what they serve up, I'm going to play 1,000 hours easy every game cycle, it's just worth buying and playing, and there'll be updates upon updates to make everything better. But yeah, I think they're really trying to make it a better game, and it's probably worth picking up if you're someone that is super hardcore. But yeah, that's part of what I would envision it like. I am going to rotate a little bit here in this game as mentioned. I might get Frank a back a line and give Reed the start here over Xavi. And yeah, we'll go with that, I think. Is what we'll do. A little bit of rotation, not much rotation. Yeah, 4 days until we play Brighton. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's a massive upgrade, so I think it's not too bad, to be fair. I'm going to just do this here quickly and go and rest for a couple of days, and Nyberg can rest for a couple of days. Still going to rotate Nyberg anyhow, and then yeah. But yeah, I think it's a good little match engine, and I think it's definitely look. It's not an improvement. you've heard this all before. FM24 was the best football manager in the old engine, right? So it was a 3-star, dead solid. You know, he's not bad. He's a good player for your. You know, he's a decent player for your division. Will do the job. Where if you've got football managers like young kid with great potential, not ready to be in the first team yet. It will one day be outperforming this, but it's not there yet. I think it's really close, but yeah. Anyway, that's the way I view it, and I think in the future it'll be a very good game. I'll get an updated scout report on Max Lloyd. He looks half okay, fairly well-rounded, a little bit small. Could be a decent backup if we whatever, and then yeah. Apparently this guy's wanting to leave. Rosario, it would be nice. I'm gonna go get my food actually. Cheapest way to get a Steam key. Be Fanatical, Tom FM, Benji, Work the Space, they all got like a discount link. So any of those guys that you watch over on YouTube will have the best discount. I always just buy it from Steam because it's just, you know, ease for full price. You get a little bit of your discount from getting it early, but yeah, that's just me being lazy. Should probably buy it from one of the others, but yeah. Board have put in a request. Okay, what for? Available payroll, attend meeting. Yes, got my laptop in front. We got new payroll, beautiful. Our wage budget's been increased, which is quite nice. Giving us another 100k of wage, which is very important. We have money at the club. Just the club doesn't give us too much money, but it's nice they're giving us more wage. Yeah, that extra 100k is not bad. Up to 30 mil here, and that's the TV revenue for being in the Prem. Obviously, look, we are outperforming massively where we should be. I really don't want to be in Europe this year either. Like, if it happens, great, always good fun. But I really don't want to go out there and be in Europe. I kind of want to have a bit of a, you know, I was kind of looking forward to being like, oh yeah, we'll have a little bit of a relegation fight, finish 15th. Obviously, after we lost the first 4 games we played this season, I was like, oh, okay, we're in massive trouble, especially when Brentford smacked 4 past us. But yeah, making that one tactical change, moving to more direct, and all of a sudden we win every game of football, it's like, oh, okay, we play football now. A long may it continue. And what could happen is we get to like 38, 40 points, and all of a sudden we lose like 15 in a row because we're not for this level. But yeah, Diaz is learning how to play wing back. He is fantastic. He is going to be really good for us. And when you're looking at personal, you're looking at eligibility. He is learning to become eligible here, which is great. Or he's going to become eligible here. And it's going to take a lot of money to prime off me. I'm going to need like 40, 50, 60 million from him as it stands right now. All right. Did semi-rotate for this game as mentioned. I think it's important to semi-rotate. We then got obviously Chelsea as well. Important to rotate in games so I can still get results in. And I think a semi-rotated side here can definitely get a result. Semi-rotate against Chelsea, just cop a loss. That sort of thing. But yeah, here we go. Boys are in. Boys are ready to go. And I'll rotate a little bit against Chelsea and expect to lose at home. And just know that Chelsea and Liverpool and City, even though we drew to City 1-1 to be fair, these are the sort of games that we're expected to lose. So we may as well rotate slightly in them. But yeah, let me go get my lunch and we'll have another game. Beautiful thing is the cut screens take forever, so you can like come back in the room and skip and see everything. All right, 0-0. Away we go at home against Brighton. This would be a nice result. Matthias Franca. Whip the ball in, my boy. Good ball in. Didn't get to the back stick where I kind of like him to put it. Franca. Oh, what a save from Verbruggen. Reed should have scored. Reed should have scored. Adrian. Good ball out to Blankley. Keep going, my boy. Unfortunately, he went to shoot. Should have crossed it. Still 0-0. Cuba Minte, good player. UC. Oh, I thought Pulis won that. Unlucky. Thompson. Yusu. Coppola. Good Italian centre-back, Coppola. Oh, get there, Blakely. Let's go, son. Pulis making a good run for him. Blakely's going to go himself, though. From our own academy, Mr. Sammy Blakely. Ball back stick wasn't bad. Keeper came a long way. Verbruggen does well. Long highlight. Long highlight. Stella, what's the matter, cheeky dog? Matthias Franco, good ball in our hands. Pulis. Oh, it's a pen. Beautiful. That is a penalty, referee. Matthias Franco from the spot. Here we go. For a 1-0 lead against Brighton. Scores. Nicely done, Mr. Matthias Franco, club vice captain. Does very well. Very nicely done by Matthias Franco. Minte, Ramos, Jorginho Ruta. And very well worked here, but Diaz wins and clears. And going to come straight back though from Baliba. Kevin, great name. Kevin. Sammy Blakely doesn't win that. It's a good ball to Minte, and that's 1-1, just like that. That is 1-1. Unfortunate, boys. Still playing well. Nothing handsy could do. He's been in outrageous form. I love how much we've kept the ball. We're actually being very FM here, which is a little bit interesting. But I love how much possession we've kept here today. Oh, cheeky dog. What's the matter, Stella? You want to go outside or something? Yeah, you do? Alright, come on. Let me go and have a look. Let me get the half time and I'll come and take you outside. And my dog's looking at me like she wants to go outside. Outside pee-pee. Is that what you want to do? Sander, Adrian flicks, but only as far. It's going to come straight back here. Kevin, Baliba, Minte, Ruta, Minte. Oh, this is not good. I've hit the post. Wow, I probably should have been 2-1 up after all of that. Yes, I'm coming. It's half time in 1 second. Yeah, that was their second shot. They probably should have scored, had 2 shots to attack, 2 goals. Far from pleased what I'm going to say. Start the second half. Come on. 60 odd minutes. Been good. Been the better side. No goal. Little annoying. Reed's had a stinker. I'll get Dylan Ryan in. Think. Pull us off from a scarer as well early doors. Sammy Blakely won the ball and then lost the ball. Wallace. Good. And again from Adrian, very well read. Mascara. Great ball. Mickey looked offside, unfortunately. Apparently he was on, and that's a bad miss from Mickey. Good ball from Mascara. Mickey should really, really finish. Little unfortunate there. 75th minute, make a couple more changes. Pozzo is going to come in up front, and it's going to be Bolly for Sammy Blakely. Or Blankley. See if we can go and find that goal. Being absolutely FM'd here, but we've FM'd a few sides, so yeah. Bruggen goes long. Costa with a good header. Pozzo got no help. Can he get on his left foot? Cuts it. Oh, Pozzo, unreal. Mascara taps in. We do take a 2-1 lead late doors. Costa won the aerial duel. And then the ball went out wide of Pozzo. And well, he's used his body and his nippiness. And he gets goal side. And his ball across the box to Mascara was brilliant. It's actually a deflected shot that's fallen to him. But there we go, boys. 3.42 XG. We deserve to win today, and it looks like we're going to get that deserved win. We've been absolutely brilliant here. And there we go. 2-1 win. Very well done, boys. It's a very nice victory with some nice little bit of rotation. And now we're going to rotate again for this Chelsea game. Is what we'll do. Yeah, nice to see Mascara doing well. A little bit of soup, always nice. We're going to get Mascara and Pozzo to start. We'll get Ryan to start. I think Wakefield can get a start here as well. Over Kim. I think Appion can get a start against his former club. And go something like that, I reckon. Costa just needs to learn the role a little bit more and then he'll be fine. Chelsea are top. We know that we're not going to win this game, so yeah, I may as well rotate a little bit. Needs to work on that ability. Alexis Acosta, but he's not really getting there, which is a little bit annoying. Chelsea in a couple of days. Then we got a break until we play United. Make sure Andy Wakefield can play for us here. I want him to start. It's important to give him some minutes. Ryan injured is fine. Good. That's fine. Dylan needs obviously minutes too. Just turned 18. Oh, we're getting a point. We're already on 26 points. We're staying up this year. So that's fine. Oh, yeah. Hopefully we'll be all right. How is Mick Pack gone? He's developing a little bit. Don't think he's ever going to be usable. He's only got the 3 goals. Has the Scotsman and Will McCormick. Hansy, Sander, Acosta, Wakefield. A little bit of a rotated back 3 there. Sammy Blankley will get another nod. Ryan will get a start. Franca, Appion, Reed, Pozzo, Mascara. I think that kind of fits the bill here. Should be all okay. Now, my dog wants to come back in, which is fair enough. I'm a coming, Stella. I am a coming. I am a coming. I'll let my dog back in, and then yeah. Way to Chelsea. I also need to go bathroom, so we'll do that in a second. We'll commentate the highlight first. But yeah, we're doing well. If you are watching on YouTube, thank you very much. Give it a like, subscribe. And yeah, we're having fantastic here. All right, can Pozzo whip a ball back stick? He can. Blankley was the target of all people. And now here come Chelsea, who are top of the Premier League at the moment. On the break. Franca, though. Pozzo. Mascara. Appion. He shoots from distance, whatever. All right, let me go to the bathroom then. Right, 0-0. That's good. I've been watching on my phone. It's a beautiful thing of streaming. So you can watch on your phone. And look, so far, half time, it's okay. Chelsea have dominated, but who cares? Delighted with the performance, boys. Delighted. Start the second half. Away we go. We will make some changes here in about 10 minutes' time, bringing our our better players on. Like Blakely. Blakely's got a couple of starts, which is good. Ryan might come off here as well. Just thought about it at half time, but I'll give him another 10 because they've kept it at 0-0 here. Yeah, should be right. Cole Palmer into Kubo. That's a ball and a half out of Garnacho, to be honest. Big moment. Manuel Kone over the bar. Good player, Manuel Kone. I've used him quite a fair bit on FM24. Oh, Blankley's decent over a dead ball. We got some height at the back stick if we want to. Andy Wakefield's there and co. Costa was the target, doesn't find him. Pozzo though. Ryan. Sammy. Back to Sander. Back to Sammy. That's a ball and a half. Mascara's headed over. Point blank header. He really should have scored. He should have done better. What a ball though from Sammy Blakely. That was pretty good. Alright, 60 minutes play. We're going to make some changes. Alright, Mateus Frank is going to go in there. And then we're going to get Adrian on one side, Xavi on the other. I think that's what we're going to do. Xavi wants to come in there, which is not too bad. And I'm going to bring in Diaz for Appion. I think I'm also going to bring Bolly in as well. And leave one change up our sleeve late doors. Our midfield 4 line is now our strongest midfield 4. And yeah. So far, we've done really well. Injury to Mascara, that's not good. This is easily going to be Mickey here, that's fine. And there we are. Pozzo in form is always going to play. Yeah, that looked pretty good. Quayenda's just come on. Kubo's up front. This is normal Kubo. He's fantastic. Yeah, they're a very good side. Very good side. Kubo beats one. That should be a goal. Unfortunately, we held on for 75 minutes here, guys. 75 minutes against Chelsea we held on for. Fortunately, we're going to end up losing this one, you would imagine, late doors. But, yeah. Going to make a little small tweak to the system. And we'll move us to an attacking mentality to try and get the point. But we might be 2-0 down here as I'm trying to make those changes here. We've got Garnacho going on a run and Hansi pulling off a world-class save. Great save from our Australian, Serbian, Bosnian goalkeeper. Doesn't look like we're going to find that one last chance. Mascara had the biggest chance of the game before he got injured. He really should have scored. 7 minutes of added time. If we could win the ball, you never know. But Cole Palmer's Cole Palmer, and I don't think that's going to happen too much here. Porro. Edoa. Going to Martin. Fernandez. Doa's effort. Hansi makes a good save to low down to his left. We had our goalkeeper, we're down by a few goals, but he's had a good one. Yeah, very well done, boys. Unlucky, unlucky. That's fine. It's only 1-0. They're a better side than us. And they all appear happy about the underdog speech as always, which is pretty good. And then, yeah. Mascara is out for only 14 days. That's not that bad. Let's go into here. Pick what I believe is the best 11. Don't mind the attacking midfielder role. What's Reed's best position in here? That's the thing. The free roll to do whatever. We can try the free roll. We'll try the free roll for a game, see if that helps us. I think Diaz is going to start this one, and I think Sander over Acosta is going to start this one too. Everyone else, I think, stays. Just thinking the free roll's not bad. I'm looking at, like, Mateus prefers the attacking mid roll. Just the attacking mid's not done well, so we might try the free roll and see if we can get Reed in more pockets of space to help out. But if he doesn't stay central, then maybe not. But yeah, also we might try the channel forward or channel mid roll again, because we used that in the 4-2-3 and it was really good. But I have it channel forward that kind of gets in those areas anyway, and I want to take away from his area. That's why I was playing the attacking mid roll to stay central, so the channel forward goes wide. Could actually go Shadow Striker, and the reason why I'm thinking Shadow Striker is because he will then push into the area that the channel forward's gone wide into, but we could go with that as well. We can try that too. We'll try the free roll because I want him to be more creative. And then I think the Shadow Striker role makes the most sense, or else we're just going to keep it in the attacking midfielder role, and that's fine. Diaz is developing quite nicely. I'm just going to go and praise this. Yeah, he's doing outrageous things at the moment, Mr. Diaz. Sander is developing. He's doing okay, Mr. Sander. Definitely our best advanced centre-back. $19 months until Ryan's got a new one. I think we're fine. United still want him. Will Fish is going to be out for a couple of months with a fractured collarbone. Poor bloke. That always hurts. We get Wrexham in the FA Cup. Wrexham obviously might be doing all right in the Championship. They're actually in a little bit of trouble. Wrexham. A game that if I played my full strength side in, I think we win. But if we rotate, we would probably lose. I wouldn't mind one more cup of coffee, actually, before my girlfriend comes. We might make one more. Anyway, United, incoming. Done well. We got through half the season. Take that. If Sammy can become a good Championship player, I would be okay with it, to be honest. As being my backup for a long while. He is from our own academy. And looking to... Yeah, not happening. $80 million release fee. Yeah, we're on. It's time down to a new deal. Not even going to negotiate. Just, it's 4K more. I get rid of the 24.5 mil release fee and it becomes 80 mil. Fine. So we'll go and do that. Just tie Handsy down to that new deal. Club captain, Australian, Serbian, Bosnian. Xavi show is pleasing. I would say he's looking fantastic at the moment, Xavi. So, yeah. Kim's doing really well. I'm not going to tie Kim down to a new deal, though, because he was going to want more than 64k a week. And if Big comes in for 80, I would take it for him. Would take it. Currently sitting in 9th, +1 goal difference. Pretty happy. Youth intake preview. Here we go. Our facilities, have they improved enough to give us a decent intake? Oh, hello, boys. Apparently we're having a golden generation. Could you imagine? Early specimen. At youth level, Nathan Wilkinson could routinely be seen above the opposition to head the ball. Mark Costello is able to get up to speed really quickly. And Will Swinburne always followed a coach's instructions at youth level in tandem, working well with their teammates. So he has good teamwork and determination. Hey, True Teller, how's things, mate? How was your session today? Did you play well? Hopefully you did well. First time we've had a 5-star intake. Oh, could you imagine, lads? Would be huge. Need to find something from the 10. So the 10, the only thing that's gone wrong in this system is the 10. If we can get the 10 in being a bit more involved or getting goals or assists or something, we would be fine. True Teller hasn't been here for today's session, but the looks of it, we've moved to more direct, and out of nowhere, we've planned the best football of our lives. Hansy in goal, Nyberg, Sander, and Kim Sang-Hyun. Bolly, Adrian, Matthias, Franco, and Diaz. Reed, Mickey, and Pullis. Let's see how we go here. A few names that you don't know there, probably, True Teller. I will go through them after this match here. I'm going to go quickly flick on the kettle. Always seems to go and do that when I'm about to start a match. We got Man United. We just lost to Chelsea, who were top. I expect to lose to United away from home. But yeah, I want to see if we can get anything out of the 10. If free roam doesn't work, I'm thinking second striker, because you can remember our right-hand side striker, all right? Our right-hand side striker, so we play as a 2. We'll go that way. There we are. Play as a 2. Our right-hand side striker sits wider, like right out here, without the ball, because he's a splitting centre forward, right? And with the ball, we'll make runs out wide because he's a channel forward. So I think that leaves space for then say this is the attacking midfielder behind the 2 strikers, to get forward into in the shadow striker role. But I also note that with them playing as a 2, you need the creative outlet. And even though they don't get the match ratings, the ball's always fired into the 10, it feels. So yeah, I'm not sure. But anyway, let me go boil the teapot again for the last time today. Yeah. I think if we can find how... Look, this is the first time I've ever used the free roll. I did use it in the beta for like 2 games with Cole Palmer before we got sacked. We'll see what the free roll does. See if it frees up Reed. But yeah, because it says that that's his preferred role, even though he can play all these roles, alright. I feel like someone that he's got 15 flair in that, so maybe it's okay, but yeah. See how Reed goes. Our more creative players are definitely the box-to-box and the DLP and the wingbacks, for sure. But yeah, anyway, Kim on the ball into Matthias Franco. Good ball out there to Diaz. Would be typical United if we go and beat them at Old Trafford. That would be quite funny. Sander, Adrian. Good ball into Mickey. Finds Reed. Bolly's in. This is good. This is better than good. Oh, Pullis misses the block. Or else that was 1-0. Was nearly perfect, boys. Reed, by the way, got in a nice area and played the ball out nicely then. So, yeah. Franca, Reed, beats one. Back to Mateus. He can shoot. And Ramsdale, who is in goal for United. There we go. Pulls off an outrageous save. So they've got Kobe Manu playing at right back. Wow, that's a bit weird. But okay. Apparently learning to play right back. John at Melberg always been decent. Martinez playing left back, probably better for him. This guy here in the hole, Gulli Fernandez, so a different Fernandez than Bruno, in the middle of the park. And they got Giddens as well from Chelsea. Wow, okay, with Sesko. And Giddens going on a run. Still Giddens, who in the end puts one high and wide. Let me go and have a look here at Gully Fernandez. Decat, we obviously looked at last stream. Brian and Bremo still here as well. Sesko always looks decent on FM. And Giddens. Yeah, no Bruno. Bruno might have either moved on or is on the bench or is injured. Now, you actually look at the match stats, though. We've actually been pretty good in today's game, which is quite nice to see. I do think this is my best starting 11, even though I want to cost them to be playing minutes to become better at centre-back and develop that passing ability. But, yeah. Ball into Gully Fernandez. Back into Mr. Jamie Giddens. Beats one. Again, bit of lag there. Apologies. Again, though, that's a beautiful thing about this 5 at the back system without the ball. It just goes, can't break me down. You're going to have to shoot from distance. It's quite nice. Address the team. I'm happy with performance so far. And we'll start the second half here as I go to make the coffee. One nil down. Beautiful. Unfortunate. Who's managed the team? Slot? Maybe. I don't know. Kobe Manu, though, looks like he's created a chance with Nathan Decat here as I walked in the room. And Decat's ball in front stick and Buemo scores. Unfortunate. Can find out who's managing for him at the end of the game if you want. That's perfectly fine. Jamie Giddens. See what he can do. Brian Mbuemo. Good save. Good save. Well on Hansy. He's now club captain. Again, Reed hasn't had the best of game in the hole, which is not good. I'll get Brian in for Reed and see if that helps. Xavi will come in here for Adrian, who's not had his best of game as well. Acosta will come in for Sander because he's not had a good game. And Pozzo for Pulis. And on the other side, goes at Mickey. And just managing my save. I can see that happening in real life, and I think it'd be really good for United as well. Even though I don't think Ange would go and manage United, being a Liverpool fan. Yeah, not our day. Puzzo gets fouled. Referee says no. Bolly steps in, falls back to Martinez. Nyberg does well. And then gives it away. Okay, so this is United's highlight. We had a free kick that should have been ours, and we had the ball twice, and apparently we don't know how to pass the ball. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, game. That was scripted. You could tell how scripted that was. Poor refereeing. And then 2 passes. Apparently, when you're in your own 18-yard box, you pass the ball back to him. That's apparently what you're meant to do. Now we go to attacking here. We weren't meant to beat United. We're not meant to be where we are. But yeah, that's fine. All good. It is what it is. You take what you take and that's it. A little bit of lag for the first time today. So the free roll didn't work. I don't know what role to play in the 10. There's a good save from Hansy. Denies Sesko. Another one. Yeah, the 10 roll is really what's confusing me in this system. Outside of that, then yeah. Far from pleased, what I will say. Very annoying. I'll try the channel forward role, or the channel midfielder role, and then yeah. Well, I was using the attacking mid role, and look at Reed's performance. Like, this is the thing, right? So let's just go by all competitions and Premier League. Right, attacking mid roll, doing absolutely nothing. Occasional game there, doing absolutely nothing. Occasional game, tried on the free roll. I'm back. I haven't been off. I don't know what you mean back. I haven't been off. There was a moment in today's stream where I went to go film an episode. I accidentally pressed stop stream, but I was back streaming within 10 seconds. But I haven't been off. Issue a hands-off warning. He's got a new contract anyway. Handsy is about to get an 80 mil release fee. We had work. I am currently logged in at work, yes. Where are you in the league? We are sitting 9th, which is really good. We're definitely overperforming our data. I already know that. Not by much, though, to be honest. But, yeah. Sitting in 9th, which is not bad. Which is good. Pretty happy where we are. We'll try the channel forward role, because the channel forward role is what we played Welch in for many years, and he did really well. No chance of a European push. Oh, I don't think so anyway. Get a Costa back in. None of our youngsters. Cabarro Cup 3rd round. FA Cup quarterfinals when we're in League 2. Been knocked out in the 3rd round a lot, actually, in the Cabarro and the FA Cup since I've been here. This is our first year in the Premier League. We won the championship. We won League 1. We won League 2. We won the Vanarama National. We won the Vanarama National South. I don't think I've played any other competition. No, actually. EFL Trophy quarterfinal. And now I think that's every competition that I've been part of. Might have actually been the 4th round of the EFL Trophy. So I reckon we got FM twice before the quarterfinal. No, actually, I think we got FM once in the quarterfinal, once in the 4th round. In the EFL Trophy. But yeah, Handsy getting that new deal as mentioned. Getting a work permit. He'll get a work permit, obviously. $80 mil release fee, which is good. If Anderlecht want him now and they want to pay me 80 million, then like he'll go. But yeah, injury for David Bolly should be fine. Can't get this guy a work permit to save my life, so we're gonna loan him. Hopefully, gets a top flight loan, and then he gets a work permit. But if he doesn't, at the end of the season, we will be selling him, and there we are. Yeah, I got promoted by winning the playoffs yesterday. Nice, good job. Jacob's out of a groin strain, which is not good for our backup goalkeeper. Get Bell to the bench. We'll try Reed in the channel forward role. Just thinking if he goes out into that channel. The thing is, I think it's too similar of a role with the channel striker. Even though this system went really well for us in the 4-2-3-1, that's because the striker stayed central and the channel forward or the channel midfielder behind in the 10 would go either side of the striker. Now when I'm me playing 2 strikers, there's no real room for him to run into. But we'll see if that works. And then if that doesn't work, then I don't have any clue what I'm going to play. Maybe shadow striker and make him a goal threat. And we'll try that. And then in the end, if we can't get none of them to work, we just go, don't fix what's not broken. Go back to the attacking midfielder role and away you go. But yeah. Is Corey developing? He's looking good, Corey. I really think this kid's going to be fantastic moving forward. Timothy Daniels still injured. Yeah, he is, unfortunately. And Mitchell Strong. Look at the Aussie. The Aussie's developing brilliantly. If he gets his pace up, he's going to be quite the striker for us. I haven't tried the AP role yet. No. The AP role might actually work really well for us because that 10 role doesn't need to score. It just needs to create. So the advanced playmaker role might be something we can try. But yeah, I had the most success historically in this A with the channel midfielder role. I just don't think the channel midfielder makes the most amount of sense in this sort of system. Especially when we're playing more direct. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he runs into the channel as the splitting centre forward goes wide and it could work. I can see it. But at the same time, I don't see it. So, yeah. Anyhow. It is what it is. It is what it is. Why has half your team bottled tomorrow? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about with the team being bottled. But yeah, anyhow, all well and good. Bottled. I don't know what you mean by bottled. I don't think we've bottled anything. Why is half your team bottled? Don't know what you mean. Bottled means that you're winning and then you throw the game away. I don't think they've thrown the game away from a winning position because the game hasn't started, so I don't think anyone's bottled it yet. Pat and Hazy don't fancy it. Pat Cummings is fucking... The fact that he's even going to make the third test is remarkable with his back stress fracture, whatever he has in his back. Hazelwood did his hamstring in the last Shield game, which is unfortunate. So he definitely missed the first test, may miss the second test. Don't worry, mate. We've got a bloke coming into the team that I actually have watched a lot of, and that is Doggett. Plays for South Australia. I've watched a lot of Shield cricket in my time. This guy can bowl. You probably would have rathered us not pick Doggett, I would say. But yeah. Hope over his will. It's because these guys could actually win this series. But will you? Who knows? Anyhow, we're going to go with the same team here. Acosta's going to come back in. And let's see how we go in this channel midfielder role with a Reed. And then if that doesn't work, I'm going to go to an AP and be more creative in the role. And then if that doesn't work, then I'm just going to go back to an attacking mid and then just leave it. Smith to hit most fours in the test at 33-1. Well, there you go. That's pretty good money. You can actually get that. Hans Pullis, Acosta, and away we go. Oh, Jamie Smith. Oh, yeah, no, that's dumb. Anyway, Hans Pullis into Diaz. And that's going to be your opening highlight, you would imagine. Isn't the strop versus struggle in Perth? Perth's a good batting wicket if you can deal with bounce. So, no. Mickey should have scored then, unfortunate. And go. Go, Diaz. And apparently we don't get a shot away again, but that's fine. All good. Franco. More looking to see what did beat the All Blacks at the rugby other way, though. We did beat the All Blacks. Yeah. Well done. It's very hard to beat the All Blacks at the moment. They're playing well. Franco wins the ball in the box to box, and away he goes. See how these two made the same run? That's what I'm a little bit worried about. That's a ball back stick. Mickey, he's hit the bar. In pre-season, he scored every one of those headers. This season, everything into the post, over the bar. Keepers pulled off. Donnarumma pulled off an outrageous save earlier today in today's stream. Yeah. Anyhow, here's what it is. If you are watching on YouTube, thank you very much. Give it a like and subscribe. If you're watching over on Twitch, thank you for being part of the OG communities. It's 2018. Away we go. 0-0 here, 7 minutes in. Been a crazy game. That's a ball. Doak. Ben Gannon Doak, former Liverpool prospect. Makes it 1-0. We should have been 1-0 up ourselves down the other end. And then, yeah, that's a little bit annoying. Oh, we got to see the lines for the first time. That's how it goes. One on one side, one on the other side of the world, right? Unfortunately, when you look at the stats, we played pretty well here today, but being a little bit FM, which is not nice, but it is what it is. Again, nothing coming from Reed. Where's Reed in this? That's the thing. Here he is. Thing is, I think he's going to make the run into this channel. See, like them standing on top of each other really doesn't help me. No one's on the cutback here. It's actually a great ball towards Harden Pullis, though. Hit it, Franco. VAR, mate. They want to use VAR at any opportunity. Being a little bit unlucky. Again, I think Reed's not really done what I wanted him to do. I really do think the advanced playmaker role is probably going to be the best role for us in this sort of system. Nyberg into Hansy. Nyberg. Acosta. Finds Kim. Good ball out there towards Diaz. That's a ball and a half to Pulis. Now, can he get it across the box? He can. Mickey's effort's blocked. Either side of the bloody only centre-back in the box, it's a goal. Very annoying. Diaz, Franca. Look at this, 1.7 XG. It feels like last year. Feels like 2 years ago. Can't complain. We've FM'd a few sides. So, yeah. All right, Hans. Great ball out to Bolly. Bolly now. Needs a runner. Now needs the cross. Got Adrian with him. Adrian now. Franca. Oh, yeah. Well done, boys. Well done by young Adrian. Little sidestep shimmy. The box-to-box roll is so good. And, yeah, Mateus Franca, as much as I'm tempted to play him in the hole, he's just so good in the box-to-box. He scores again, and it's 1-1. We've deserved this. Nice little overstep, cut back. And see you later. Mateus Franca scores. Adrian now. Ball in a Reed, picking it up, which is nice. Finds Nyberg. Again, don't know really what Bolly's going to do here. Adrian beats one. Oh, my. It's the same goal. Adrian beats one, and Franca's again on the jolly on the spot. Franca has a brace. Adrian set him up. Brilliant. I'm actually going to make one slight change. I'm going to get him in as the advanced playmaker. Vision and composure is really good on young Reed as well. But Adrian with a nice ball. And that is a nice finish. Yeah, JS would really love that role too. I'm loving the box-to-box normal, but I've never used the ball-playing one, the midfield one. I don't know what that would look like. How does it play? That's the question. I'm loving the DLP from Adrian, by the way. Our DLP looks so nice too. Right, move Reed into this more creative role, see if that really helps. Ball gets cleared. Pulis, don't know where he's flicking it to, but this will be swept up by Diaz. Pulis still wide, finds him. Ball inside is on. Adrian, Franca, Diaz. Can he whip it now? He does whip it, and well, Mickey's there. He's taken a deflection. Savic has spilled it. Mickey's pumped it in. And Mickey. Mickey. 3-1. Looking good. Boy's playing exceptionally well. Adrian into Bolly. I'm also tempted to move into this. I'll show you what I'm also tempted to do if we can't get the 10 roll to work. Diaz does so well. Jameer Diaz. I'm going to show you what I am tempted to do. Right? Is in possession. Right? Right? Move this to the DLP. Move Adrian into here. And then move this into like something like that, right? And like make this Ryan. And then out of possession, make Ryan go into here, but like as a pressing midfielder to help with the winning the ball back. And like do that and then do this. And then yeah, that's what I'm tempted to do, right? Because I reckon you get more out of that than you would with a 10. And then without the ball, he's going to naturally drop in the centre mid but press. And I'm almost tempted to do it like this, personally. That looks so weird, but I think that would work really well. Right? Or go 2 box to boxes, actually. Is probably what I would do. Go 2 box to boxes. Anyhow, we're going to get Javi in here for Franca. We're going to get Pozzo in for Mickey. Going to get Mascara in as well. And I'm going to get Young Wakefield in for Hyung. Almost tempted. Right? And then get 2 box to boxes with a DLP and just let them go. And then if the 10 roll doesn't work, the 10 roll doesn't work. I'll still try the 10 roll next game, right? But I'm just thinking. And then without the ball, he can go press. But because, like, look at this. Now we get the box to boxes. Look where Ryan is sitting, right? Ryan's just ahead of him. Ball in the Diaz, and our numbers are in the box. Oh, what a save from Savic. Or Savic just scored a stomper. And then we win 4-1. Very nicely done, boys. But yeah, I'm tempted by that as well, right? So we win 4-1. We got Villa next. Try the advanced playmaker because I think it would work. Right? Same team that just won 4-1 is going to go and do this. And then if that doesn't work, I'm going to try that other system. 2 box to boxes with a DLP. But yeah, we're doing really well. Really happy. That was a good win. It was a really good win. Finn's out for 5 of the 9 days. So we got Villa now, and then we got Spurs. Yeah, that makes some sense as well. I don't know. I just feel like that could work. From what I've seen in the match engine, the 10 really doesn't do much when you're playing with 2 strikers. When you play with 1 striker, the 10's super important. But when you're playing with 2 strikers, I haven't really seen a 10 really go and dominate the game. So I'm almost thinking a flat 3-5-2. Right? And then it's like a flat 5 though. And then you get the 2 guys that really bob on from late. Because really, the most of the goals in this system come from the ball going out wide, the wing back crossing it, or the ball going back to one of the defensive midfielders playing to the other DM. We get the occasional goal where the ball goes into the channel, it's the 2 strikers. But yeah. I really like the system though. The system's, well, obviously we're mid-table here first season, we're in 8th. It's quite nice. I don't want to really finish in Europe first year, but I wouldn't mind if I'm finishing in Europe to sneak into the Conference League. Because I think any Premier League side that makes the Conference League should make it to the later stages of the Conference League. So, yeah. Alright, anyway, we play Bolly. We play Reed in that advanced playmaker role. Because I would like to play with a 10. Because when you go through next gen, there's so many good 10s or wingers that could be a 10. You know, that sort of thing. So it makes the most sense. But, yeah. Diaz playing out of his skin. But I am going to give Appy on a game before he complains. Let's be honest. He will complain at some point. Costa needs to work on that passing ability, and he would be fantastic. Yeah, away we go. Yeah, that's it. Pretty much. Pretty much. So, like, do I need a 10? Probably not, but do you want a 10? Yeah, because, like, the 10 makes so much sense, right? In footballing terms, the 10 makes sense. They've got a Foden out wide. Interesting. He's a regen. That could be a really good player. Appiong. He's actually really good at 20. So many good regens. Yeah, I'll be interested to see what happens here for Reed. But yeah, it could be an option going with no 10 and 2 box-to-boxes with a DLP and be like, oh, okay, this is not bad. And then, yeah. Murray Hutchinson, what a run. In the end, though, straight at hands, you just is like, yeah, that's fine. Don't stress. Very well done, hands. That'd be the highlight here. Done okay. That's good burger. Good to see. Yeah, I can't get a 10 to... Not like anyone's playing well here today, but I can't get the 10 to do anything. Yeah, Mr. Foden going on a run. What a run, too. Handsy does well. Form's been really good. We've been playing really well, Berg. Really well. We're sitting in 8th. Doing really well. Good finish by Da Vinci. 1-0 down here to Villa. Da Vinci. Your keeper is insane. Yeah, Handsy is fantastic. He will never be leaving. So I think he would win me a Premier League. So again, Reed's not done nothing. I'm going to give Reed 10 more minutes. And then we're going to go to what I'm thinking. Which, to be fair, I think that's about to happen. No matter what I do, this doesn't seem to do much, this roll. Because we're on more direct, it almost bypasses him a lot. Right, so we're going to go and do this again, right? So in possession, Reed just comes into here. Adrian goes into here, right, as a DLP, right? This becomes a box-to-box, right? This would be Xavi. Cool. Out of possession, Xavi will actually come into here, and I actually think he should just be a screener. And screen in front of these two, and do that. And then, yeah, nothing else changes, just that. And away we go. I would love to see what that does. Because I reckon we get more out of the box coming forward from deep than we do with the 10 trying to find a pocket of space. And then, yeah. Oh, wow. Bolly, what have you done? We did everything right. We kept good shape. And then the ball has been literally past our fullback. And instead of him just taking possession of it, he's just tried to tackle the ball and missed. Like, he's getting there every day. And then, yep. I don't understand. Anyhow, here's what it is. It's not really happening, unfortunately. That's what I've done. Anyhow, doesn't look like this is a game for us here today. We've tried this system too. This doesn't seem to work as well. It's a good idea, but yeah. In the end, it is what it is. We'll just go back to what we were doing, which is an attacking mid. At some stage, we'll get a 10 that will fire up. Yeah. Anyhow, here's what it is. We tried. We did try. Tried a couple of things. At the end of the day, this is a team that should be getting relegated. So the fact that we are where we are, I'm not like whatever. Just like I would love to get more out of Reed. And like when I play Mafranca in the 10, he also has a really poor game as well. But yeah, it is what it is. All right, all good. We tried, we failed. It's okay to fail. Without failing, you can't. Without trying, you can't fail. If you can't succeed without failing. Anyhow, back to an attacking midfielder because that's what works. Don't stress. Is what is. Let's go and rest the boys here for Spurs. And we'll pick probably a rotated side here a little bit. I'm actually going to rotate against Arsenal so we can go full strength against Wrexham in the FA Cup. There we won, and Strong did well. Look how well he's developing, by the way. Look how well he's developing. Model citizen. Like, I look at him and go, this Australian could actually be really good. 6'1", channel forward, or centre forward, I should say. Like, decent dribbling, decent finishing, decent first touch, decent headering at 16. Just turned 16, right? What instructions have you got him on as an attacking mid? No instructions. It's all standard. I don't think making him move into a channel really helps because of the channel forwards. I want him to be central. Could get him to dribble more, which definitely could happen. Could get him to make some more forward runs, but I also want him to kind of link up play and then attack the box, which is what the attacking midfielder does. I want him just to link up play as the advanced playmaker. But yeah, I don't think there's a lot that we should do, to be fair. Could go to more riskier passing as well. But yeah. I think it's the best role out of the ones I have tried, but this 10 role is definitely the role that I'm struggling with. Like when we look at it, he's got a 6.45 in 17 games. He's actually still developing, which is insane, but, you know, poor form really impacts a player. And I think when I look at Reed, there's definitely a potential for him to be really good. We could try that as well, more forward runs. I like him a centre forward, to be fair. He still peels wide, but a centre forward to help link up play has been really good. But yeah, I think the system's working, right, obviously, because look where we sit in the league, right? Like, we were getting pummeled to start the stream. Absolutely pummeled, right? Needed a penalty shoot against Crawley. Leicester dominated us. City battered us. And then we made the change to go more direct. And everything was clicking. Wolves play that nearly narrow 4-1-2-2-2-1 system that you can't beat. Then this month was always going to be difficult. Chelsea, United, Villa. So, yeah. Just, I think I would like to see more output from the 10. Like, when you think about it, who's your best player? Usually it's the 10, right? You know, some teams have a better striker or whatever. But when you think of a team, historically, the best player's always been the guy in the hole. That just runs the game. Oh, yeah, I'm going to pick the ball up and run and beat 3 people. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get the ball and play this crazy one too. Oh, we need a goal. I'm going to score one from distance. It's always the 10. All right? It's always that aggressive attacking midfielder that always seems to be the best player, you know? Anyhow, Ronaldinho, Messi, all these sort of guys, you know, those attacking mids in behind the striker. Always the 10 is the best player, right? So it feels, A, we can't drop the 10. And yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Could try the 2 channel forwards with an attacking midfielder. Do I want to try it against Spurs? I'm not sure. By the way, I really like the look of Strong, like to the point where I'm like, man, do I even start playing him now as part of the first team? Want to buy Sunderland? It ain't happening. Birdie, look at this Aussie that came through my youth academy last year. He is developing like out of this world. Tempted to play him at some stage. Sunderland ain't getting him. Don't care about that. Do you have a release fee? No. You got to pay me 100 mil. 100 mil for a 16, 17-year-old if you make a bid. But yeah, 14 teamwork, 14 off the ball, 15 flair, 13 composure, 12 anticipation. Like when you look at his mentals at 16, he is fantastic mentally already. Physically, yeah, he's a bit slow. But yeah, he's doing really well in the he's played 41 in non-competitive games, got 20 goals and 7 assists. Ain't bad, right? In the Prem, we are. We are in the Prem. I think we just leave it as it is, boys. The system is working. Let it go. But I'm very tempted to try 2 channel forwards. Almost tempted to do, just for the next match, I'm going to do 2 channel forwards and a shadow striker. And be like, fine, all good. 2 channel forwards that split out the way and the 10 that just pushes into the box. See how that goes. Going to bin off Appion here for Diaz as well, I think. And get Sander in for Acosta. Eighth to 10th or 11th, something like that. We were bottom after our first after our first month. We were struggling. Moved to more direct in the system, and we've been winning games. But yeah, just gonna try 2 channel forwards and a shadow striker today. And then if it doesn't look good in the shadow striker, go to an attacking midfielder, because that technically makes sense. 2 guys peeling into the half spaces with 1 guy coming through the middle. But yeah. That's a poor throw in from Diaz, the youngster. Well done, Matthias Franco. Good save there from Lewin. Did very well. This might actually be our second to last. Ugh. I've never started before in my life. This might be our second to last / or last game of the stream, because it is approaching 3 p.m. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see how we go here with 2 channel forwards in build-up. Even though I really like the centre forward role, to be fair. Good ball in the pullers. Great ball to Bolly. Reed's in the area. Unlucky, Reed. Unlucky. All right. Got in the area. He got in the area. It's fair enough. Bolly did well. Mickey's picked up a knock, which isn't good. I thought it was shocking. Yeah, we just obviously, you know, non-competitive game. I think we look really good. Just no need to overcomplicate it. I understand you want to try stuff for the World Cup or whatever. That's actually a smart idea, True Teller. But we really need to play 2 up front, and it's Toure and Nestri Rukunda, right? Just let them go, or with both of them on the park. Handsy's a really good keeper, but I don't know what the hell he's done there. Just kind of fell over. Anyhow, 1-0 down. Here's what is. Don't know what Handsy's done there. Way too much time and space for them. That 10 there. Yeah, Handsy just flopped. Very weird. But yeah, we need Nestri and Toure to start together in every game. Simple. Connor Metcalf should never play football for Australia, but, you know, has a fetish. Mickey's gone down injured. That's no good. Reed has scored, though. Okay, so we've gone to a shadow striker, and now our 10 has scored. Unfortunately, Mickey's injured here, which is not good. But there we go. The shadow striker role for the 10. He maybe only gets on this because Mickey is injured, right? And on the floor. But there we are, 1-1. Mickey, I reckon, I don't know what he's done, but I think he has to come off here now. Mascara's not known for a channel forward role, but in you go, Mascara, do it. Why not? Why not? Hector Fort nearly scored. Yeah, I get that too. And apparently it's come out that apparently they had a big bug come through the squad, so no one was physically actually ready to play either. But still think we should be playing a lot more on the front foot. If he wants to play this like 3-4-3, 5-4-1 out of possession, you need to have creative players that can turn the game on the break. And so that means Nestri and Toure need to be on the park. Whoever you want to put on the other side, by all means. I really do think our best is like playing as a 4-4-2 or a 5-3-2 with Nestri and Toure together and close. Could we stop conceding goals like this? We conceded a couple goals like this last season. We've done it again, where we've literally cleared it into somebody. The AI never concede a goal like this, but you always concede where your centre-backs clear the ball into people. Look, they just clear it and then hits someone's face and then a tap in. Happens all the time. 2 shots on target, 2 goals. Yeah, very annoying. That is not a good... it's a very annoying goal to concede, that one. But in that manner, very annoying. Oh, great save from Handsy. Was offside. Good save. Good save. If you have enjoyed today's stream, give it a like, do subscribe. We're obviously about to get off. Which is well and good. I had more likes on this stream than I did on the other stream where we accidentally disconnected the stream. But yeah. Don't know if I prefer what I've seen from the boys. Like, Reed's obviously scored, so like, you're like, yay, great, but has the rest of the team been worse off for it? Don't know. Appion's going to come in here for Diaz, like for light change, leave the rest. As mentioned, I am going to fully make 11 changes for the Arsenal game, so then I can go full strength against Wrexham in the Cup. Good from Reed. Taz Franco. Get the ball in the box. He's going to shoot, let's be honest. Yeah. Look, one of our best players, can't really complain, but yeah, that's not on Mr. Mateus. Franco will come off for Xavi. Anyone else? Saying's had a bad game. We'll get in Acosta. I'll get in Wakefield. I'll get Acosta in for Sander as well, I reckon. Actually played fairly well if you look at the stats. Been a little bit unlucky, you would say. Yeah, I don't think the 10 has really played well. Again, Appiong losing the ball. As losing this game, probably going to be 3-1 here. Appiong again, man. He needs to really understand that he's not a first-team player anymore because he's out of his depth. Handsy, good save. Again. Fantastic goalkeeper. Going to go to attacking here. Very attacking late doors. Try and win the game. Or try and get an equaliser. Yeah, we will. Would love one more highlight though, FM. Unfortunately, no. Lose again. It's fine. No excuse. Should have won based on the chance we created. Still sitting 8th. Somehow, but yeah. Mickey's out for 1 to 3 days. There's a tight hamstring. Just pulled him straight off. Which I think is fine. As mentioned, we're going to go and rotate here, which I think is perfectly okay. Fish is out. That's all okay. Get Appiong to the bench. And get Acosta in. Sanders actually developing quite nicely too, which is good. But yeah, and get Appiong to start again, but he won't play the next one. Finn Welch won't play this one either. It'll be Reed. I didn't mind it, but we did play worse. Feel like we played worse. We are on a fully rotate against Arsenal. This will be the last game of the stream. It is basically 3 o'clock. It's 2:53 by the time this game finishes. I do need to have a shower as well. And then, yeah. Couple guys remaining near their contract. Give me an update in the scout report. This guy hasn't really developed though. I think it's too. Personally, I think it makes more. It doesn't make sense. So yeah, this guy I want from a means. I think he would be fantastic. Yeah, Kurako is really good. It would have been nice for sure a name, but unfortunate. Look how good he is mentally. Look how good he is physically at 6'4", and his technicals aren't that bad. Like I look at this kid and go, yeah, man, like this kid can play. Like he can do whatever. I think he's really good. I think he's fantastic. A little bit temperamental. Likes to get further forward whenever possible. Curls the ball. I am going to go after him. Who wants him? That's the thing. AC Milan, Fiorentina, Inter, Sunderland. 123 mil release fee. That's how good he reckons he is. 120. Yeah, done. He locked in 123 million. That's how good he thinks he is. Don't know where his best position is, but you just play him, right? None of these guys are good enough. None of the staff members. And I wait until tomorrow. Philbert just keeps causing a stink because he thinks he's the bee's knees. And I'm like, mate, you haven't been relevant for 2 years. Not been relevant for 2 years. He's been ridiculous. Oh, Mateus Franca's injured. That's no good for a few weeks. At least it comes after Arsenal, which he wouldn't have played anyway because it would have rotated. We should beat Wrexham without him, and then he could be back in the team anyhow for the next game. So it's not the worst, but a little bit annoying. I can't believe Philbert's still here either. He just refuses to leave. This is the first time, though, in 2.5 years of trying to sell him where actually the players were against him. And then, yeah, change season expectation. We're not doing that because we could go on a losing streak and a half, right? We could just go lose all these games, so we're not changing nothing. Yeah, we got no ESC spots, but yeah, attempt to avoid relegation. The only thing I would say is to avoid relegation. And like it gives me a little bit of extra wage and gives me another meal. But I think we just leave it for this year. Because we could lose every game. I doubt it, but we could lose every game. We are going to go and do this though. Philbert is going to go. It's time to go. Just do whatever. Get rid of him. Honestly, at the point where I just want to mutually terminate his contract and be like, hey, get the frick out. Like, frick off. Off a Rycliffe out. Hopefully, Spa the Rotherham came in, said, yep, we'll take him into the Eredivisie. Perfect. Didn't have 17K to pay me for the loan in their contract, in their transfer budget. I'm like, oh, whatever. Right. Have rotated. I'll play handsy even though, whatever. At 8,700 is where it sits. Franca is injured enough for me to bench. And yeah. Anyway, rotated squad. Don't expect us to win today. I have rotated. Obvious reasons why we're rotating. Because Arsenal. Partner just texted me that she's on the way. I need to go and have a quick shower as well, right? So, yeah. Go and put on a worthy display. That's Arsenal. We lost 2-0 on the opening day. We actually played pretty well and held them out until the 70-something minute. 72nd. Conceded an own goal. Costas scored an own goal that day. But yeah, we're going to go with this, and then we'll go with the full strength side in the not-too-distant future against Wrexham. But yeah, got to definitely rotate here. Make sure the boys are fit for the next one. And then, yeah. Oh, I forgot to do... Forgot to do this. Probably end up conceding because I'm trying to make a change, but yeah. Jeez, nearly did. Anyhow, continue on. 20 minutes. It's fine. Just hold strong, boys. Hold strong. That's a great ball to Kai Havertz there. That's a penalty. Elliot Anderson. Declan Rice's effort blocked. Elliot Anderson fires just over the bar. Somehow wasn't a penalty in that. It looked like a pen. We're very lucky. Very, very lucky. Odegaard's in. Get there. Well done in the end, Wakefield. Well done, buddy. Partners on the way. Good, good. Conceded a heap of possession. We do not care about this. I would love to take this 0-0 all the way to the bank. Very well done, boys. Start the second half. Happy with the performance? Yeah. Let's go. Reed. I think he went across that. But nice to see Reed getting in a good area, to be fair. Backstick ball. Oh, half a second, you dared the dream, right? Oh, no. Defend. Defend. Yeah, well done, Acosta. Big boy steps through him. Good lad. Show him the floor. Well, that's a good ball to Havertz. Handsy. Think he's got to do better, our keeper. Oh, we missed the highlight here. That's fine. All good. See the set piece to Arsenal, criminal, but they are the best set piece team in the world. Usually concede to Gabriel and Timber from a corner or a set piece, not them playing the ball around. But yeah, 2-0 down. All right, that's all she wrote, boys. I think us we are done, lads. That is all she wrote here. And yeah, not much. It is what it is. Hopefully we do better. Mascara, get up. Nope. Falls to Ryan. Good ball to Pozzo. Look where Reed is. Oh, he moved away from a good position there, Reed. Oh, it wasn't far. All linked up, boys. Yeah, I think the attacking midfielder gave us more balance, personally. It is a bit about balance whenever necessary. I'm going to get Mickey on because he needs fitness. Get Diaz in for Appiong. Get young Adrian in as well here for Reed. And then Ryan, and that can go the other way. Move back to an attacking midfielder, I think, makes the most amount of sense. And there we go. Not long left to go. The last game of the stream. Hopefully you've enjoyed it today. If you have, give it a like, subscribe. Thank you for being here. Unfortunately, we did end the stream and then restarted the stream whilst trying to record a video. But that doesn't happen too often, thankfully, but a misclick. But yeah, look, been a great day. We've played many an hour. We got through half the season. We're on 29 points. And yeah, look, at the start of the stream early this morning, we thought we were in massive trouble, but moving to a bit more of a direct system has really helped us, and hopefully we go and get some better results, and I'll see you guys on Sunday morning, and that's when we'll be live next, on Sunday morning, and hopefully we will go and continue to play well. Cleared off the goal line. Jeez, well done, Calafiore. Hit that, Adrian. Why would you not shoot? Anyhow, is what is. Only we lose 2-0 to Arsenal. It could be a lot worse. Arsenal really had a good game there. We're going to tell them I'm far from pleased. And yeah, that is the highlight. That is the game. Thank you for being here. Yeah, so True Teller, you're going to do that. Is I accidentally pressed stop streaming instead of start recording to film a video here. So yeah, if you want to watch the starter stream, 4 hours 17, and then to here, to where you came in. But there you go. With that being said, I'll catch you guys later. Have a great one.